Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'll quickly run through my slides. My name is Olatayo Ladipo-Ajai. Great to be here. Just like Fagani mentioned, I think my discussion is going to be touching a bit more on a focus on citizens' engagement and what exactly we need to do from the perspective of e-governance. So I'll just be talking briefly on the global state of e-governance as it is today in terms of where we are. And if you look at this graph that I have here, it shows you the growth. It's an index. It's called the e-governance development index, which is showing clearly how the whole world is, faring as regards e-governance. If you can see, looking at the details in the legend, you see that Africa is growing at an astronomical rate. We have over 15 countries in this mix that already have attained some type of high-level e-governance development index. The highest e-government development index can be seen from Europe, and followed by Asia and the Americas, and Africa is following smartly. And for you to know, Nigeria is part of one of those countries that is toggling along. But this means a lot. It means that Africa is ready, Nigeria is ready. A lot of countries in Nigeria, in Africa, are ready to really grow what we call the true e-government development process. And I'll share with you the stages of e-governance quickly. We already know the first stage is having an online presence where you have all your information and all that going on. And there's a very crucial stage, which is the interaction, the citizen engagement. And after that, it's a mixture of transactions, and transformation takes you into where you can begin to, multiply your influence with what you've already created in terms of analytics, in terms of helping you to, forecast behavior of the citizens and the rest of that. But what is crucial is that where we are, really trying to struggle at is the interaction and the citizens' engagement bit of it. If we fail there, we will not be able to scale. So the expectations of the Nigerian citizens are very simple. The same Nigerian citizens that the e-government programs are planning to engage are already mature enough to engage with governance, because these are the same people that are customers of our fledgling economy. These are the same guys that are doing a lot of things when it comes to fintechs, banking. They are really engaging. I can tell you for free that the traffic that goes out every day in Nigeria is in the billions of SMS messages every day. That means the citizens are doing a lot of digital services. But how come the e-governance part of it is not enjoying this? And I'll show you in a couple of slides to come. So these factors here are showing you that Nigerians are ready. We have 51% of Nigerians already on the internet. We have 80% of Nigerians and 85% of Nigerians yearning for quality of service. They understand what it is to have good service. We are talking about people that already want some type of personalized experience happening. There's a profile of this type of customers. And this is how I describe it. I said, while we are busy trying to do financial inclusion, we might be forsaking the real core of our e-governance strategy, which is the people that are ready to move into this buckets to help us grow it and blow it up. So we need to focus back on the customer and understand what this citizen is all about. The citizen, which is a customer to some other organization, should be treated like a customer as well from the governance and from the government side. So these are just an examples of how the behavior of the digital citizen is. And when we look at it from the global practice perspective, you will be talking about things like one platform, ability to reach all channels, ability to go deeper into engaging and exchanging interactions with your citizen. And if we take a cue from the private sector, right, you'll see what has occurred using the case study of e-commerce, the financial institutions, fintechs. They have been able to dominate the entire channels that the citizen or their customers reside. So their digital self resides under, via SMS, via, emails, all sorts of chat applications, including WhatsApp, Facebook, like my last colleague mentioned, voice, all sorts of, channels. We, as the e-government practitioners, need to now understand that we need to take a cue from the private sector and begin to engage. The interaction is what creates the transactions, if you get what I mean. And taking a cue from the public sector and the private sector, you can see that the private sector has grown astronomically in terms of the engagement they have with their customers. So the banks today will meet the customers at different points and show them, their journey as they are making a transaction, or before they make a transaction, or after they make a transaction. There's always an interaction from those organizations to the citizens. So these are the 5 watchwords: engage with citizens, expand the citizens' reach and engagement, begin to automate your customer service so that you can be available more. So a lot of government prosecutors, a lot of e-government products and projects do not even have some type of FAQ modality. They don't have a 24/7 type of customer service type of engagement or channel. These are the things that we need to really look in deeper, because when you win the customer, the citizen who is a customer, as you were, you begin to move ahead in your transformation bid as regards e-governance. And I take a look at this case study that we had with the Jordan government, the Kingdom of Jordan. We were able to create some value by bringing together 46 different government institutions, from tax to immigrations to all that, and provide services for them through our partners, WhatsApp, over 700 type of services, ranging from downloading forms and filling the forms online, making payments, getting locations of different health centers and things like that. These are the things that we're looking at, or in terms of building that e-governance engagement. So again, you look at the aspect of the type of use cases that we can prefer. You look at the public relations. How can you use e-governance and the channels and this citizen engagement discussions to promote that? Immigrations, health, education. There are so many things that that are waiting for us to start exploring, so that we can provide some more greatness for our e-government channels. So I will not go too far, so that, because I have only 5 minutes, I'm going to stop right here. But I hope we're able to get the perspective from where I'm coming from. Yes, there's a lot of work to be done, because if you look at it, there's so many things that we still need to put in line in terms of existing data. How do we use the data? How do we bring it together? How do we converge it and things like that? Those are the kind of things that we need to be talking about now as we speak. So that's all from my side. Little discourse that I wanted to have around citizens engagement. Thank you very much for having us. Thank you very much.
Very interesting insights and case studies. Again, I think largely the message coming out is